Today on Exploring Scotland's History, we're visiting the island of Great Bernera. Great Bernera is in the Outer Hebrides with a population of 252. It wasn't always this way, with some thriving ancient settlements unearthed in the 20th century. The Tursachan Stones are unusually on a steep embankment close to the bridge to the mainland Lewis. They comprise of 4 stones, 3 upright and 1 recumbent. The upright stones all face south, so it's presumed that this is not the remnants of a circle. Radiocarbon dating calibrates the site to the 3rd century BC.
I think the dog's thirsty.
There's 5 litres of water in the car.
She likes that puddle though. It's got sheep shit in it.
Yep.
Yeah, Rex, she's a moron. Dog's an idiot.
A storm in 1993 revealed this, Bostadh, the evidence of this Norse settlement in the sands of Bostadh Beach. Archaeologists took 13 weeks in 1996 and found evidence of a Norse settlement, and amazingly, a Pictish settlement below. The houses were built of a double skin of dry stone walling, the gaps being filled with clay, turf, sand and midden. They are believed to be dated just after 500 AD. The remains of the houses they found were infilled with sand to preserve them, and the reconstruction of the Iron Age building we see today gives us a really good idea of how people lived at this time. Entry to the site is a curved affair, which leads us slightly below ground level. In fact, the whole structure is formed on a circular design. It's basically to follow the sun round, so at the door you would start your morning routine, and as you work your way round the iron house during the day, the sun is following you round the wall. At the coldest part of this ancient building, there is a further door which leads you through to a coal store as such. It does feel exceptionally chilly in here when you enter it. The fire is built in the middle of the structure, and in such a position as to catch the draft from the door. The heat also goes round the room in a circular fashion. There are examples of milk pottery, which is clay that has been fired and sealed with milk. It gives an interesting sheen. When this site was originally reconstructed, there was a thatched roof, as we can see in this picture. Elizabeth MacLeod, who is the curator of Bostadh, suggested that perhaps it should be turned into a turf roof with heather underneath, much like the black houses that we have seen in other videos. It worked. When you look at it, it really does blend into the scenery, and obviously if there were marauders, particularly Vikings, about, that's what you wanted. Great Bernera is famous for the Bernera Riot of 1872. The crofters rose up and resisted the clearances that were so prevalent at the time. If you want to keep an eye out, I will be doing a video on the land raiders at some stage who were the resistance against the clearances in the Hebrides. I will leave you here with some shots and information of the museum on Great Bernera. It really further informs us of island life and has some very interesting exhibits. If you enjoy stunning Scottish scenery and some facts about Scottish history, please subscribe, please share so that we can grow this little channel. Feel free to join me on Facebook and Instagram of the same name, Exploring Scotland's History. Thank you for watching.